The only thing that I've wanted was to contact Werner Erhard. He's 88 years old. He's the pioneer of modern transformation. He's the source of all the teachings of Landmark Education, the place where I got my transformation. And 20 years later, I've advanced the cause of transformation to a single conversation that unifies psychology and enlightenment through science, through the physiology, the autonomic nervous system, evolutionary biology, animal psychology, where the history of enlightenment, where the history of human development, where the genesis of spoken language, or early childhood development, seen through an expanded lens that includes and incorporates all these different perspectives, where I've extrapolated the truth of the human experience in the Bible, in the cave of Zen meditation, through my profound experiences with Landmark, an organization impacted by COVID that's transitioning online, an organization I sent my intellectual property to as the most effective coach in the history of their Introduction Leaders program before I was ousted, where my dream was to be a Landmark Forum leader, that I put myself on a developmental track to be one of the 50 people out of millions that have participated in the Landmark Forum that did the work to develop themselves to cause transformation. That my commitment to transformation was that, I did a 6-month program, the Introduction Leaders program, where you memorize a 3 to 4 hour presentation and you work for free simply to make transformation available to others. And I coached that for 2 terms, where the people I coached finished the whole 6-month program by the second of 4 weekends as the only 3 people in the world that had done that. And I did not even have awareness of my own gift when it came to coaching. And it went unnoticed within my own program, and I was forced out. And that was a major, major fall from grace. And since then, I've been on my own in this dark world, a world of narcissists that I never detected. And they broke me so thoroughly that it forced me to look within. And what I found was something beyond my own comprehension. When I sat on a couch with someone that I love, that I no longer recognize, and I've known since 16, the entire relationship with this person flashed with each memory containing their deceptions revealed to me in a way that was so expansive, it took me 6 months to even be able to explain it. Where, inception style, my consciousness was able to experience each one of those memories in its full detail. 10 minutes, experienced in a millisecond, where it was like an accordion opening with each little light bulb flashing, and my mind expanded infinitely. Where, at the speed of electrons, I reconciled an entire relationship through an epiphany while being totally present. And since that time, the nature in which my mind operates has made me experience myself like an extraterrestrial in some kind of Ray Bradbury Twilight Zone episode, where rather than just seeing people, I experience the architecture of their world and their speaking, and patterns reveal themselves. And going out and being in social environments, I experience planes of awareness where I see people pleasers being herded by narcissists, and I see predators of all types, psychopaths, sociopaths, and people that I'm not even sure have a category within the world of psychology, because there's people I can see that are born nearly absent any aspect of human emotion or connection. Conscious beings that have no humanity whatsoever, that live out profoundly robotic lives with a level of darkness within them, that when I made eye contact gave me goosebumps, but something was different about me. I could experience their experience through eye contact, that I could sit there and feel the consciousness of somebody enveloping mine, overlapping. And by making eye contact with them, I could experience the tension in their body, that my awareness of my environment had transcended to a place of nearly supernatural. And for me, I started coaching with no experience in dealing with people that had not already experienced transformation and no methodology. And with a matter of a few participants, I had documented the entire subjective experiences of all people and found that every single note that I took, every page was identical for everybody I talked to. The same exact list of triggers, the same exact origins. And I redefined mental illness. And it was effortless. That it's almost as if you just find something. An objective, observational based understanding, absent language, a power of discernment. And my intellect and the rate at which my mind works feels a billionfold faster at the speed of electrons. Knowledge is formed like a three-dimensional, multi-dimensional ChatGPT machine that simply runs in parallel to the architecture of my external experience. My imagination is right there. And it just feeds me anything I want to know, effortlessly. Where answering questions like global warming, understanding and defining schizophrenia with a completely new physiological basis, and understanding the origins of most major mental illnesses, and then having the ability to walk somebody right out of their subjective reality in a single conversation, where 6 months later, people diagnosed with anxiety disorder, PTSD, borderline, bipolar disorder, are medication-free, narcissist-free, were things I could never imagine, like a woman holed up with a narcissist from another country and no income, sneaking out to have a coaching call, or a husband needing to meet me in person, afraid of his wife finding out, are living joyous lives even in those circumstances where, just like I've experienced this profound power around these people, where they're terrified of me, is their experience. And where people I've coached learn through epiphanies, paradigms of awakening, visually and experientially, and they see the world as I do, where they're looking at the robotic nature, the entrapment of everyone around them. That enlightenment is a restoration to normal present moment consciousness that reveals a level of genius, creativity, and power that makes the words of our messiahs illuminate as utter factual truths, where the kingdom of God becomes earth for the born again, and where the enlightenment was an expansion into a profound state of intellectual awareness, where all you have to do is open your eyes and reality is forming with no effort.